People hire listeners. People hire listeners over talkers for sure. In fact, there was a study that was done not too long ago in the Tampa Bay area where they interviewed about 10,000 people, and they asked them, "What would it take for you to buy a product or service from somebody, a salesperson? What would it take for you to buy a product or sales for somebody else?" The number one answer, and it was a 39%. It was number one answer, and it was that the salesperson was kind, friendly, and understanding. Kind, friendly, and understanding was the number one to buy product service. The number two answer, which was 19%, less than half the first answer, the number two answer was the salesperson knew a lot about the product or service they were selling, which can tell you right there, you don't have to know a lot about what you're selling. As long as you can make a connection through understanding, people will buy from you. And by the way, 6% was one of the last answers, was that it's the best price in town. We will pay more for people who get us, we feel a connection with. We feel they understand us. Think about it this way. You want a lawyer who knows all about law, but you'll go with the one who gets your case. You want a doctor who's very smart, knows all about medicine, but you go with the one who seems to be able to listen to you, understand you, and diagnose you well. And that's the doctor you'll go with. You can go look for a financial planner or banker, or somebody knows a lot about, or accountant, somebody knows a lot about money, but you'll go with the one who understands what you want to do with your money. We will hire people who understand us, and they prove that they're not just listening, but they get what we're saying, and they use an active form of listening, and we'll pay a lot more for that connection. And one of the reasons we'll pay a lot more for it is because it's rare. It's rare. When we think about salespeople, what do we think about? People who listen or people who talk, 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 right? That's why they get such a bad rap, because they spend 90% talking, and 0% selling you something you're not even interested in, but they wouldn't know it because they didn't listen first. But people who listen first actually tend to do a lot better at sales. They tend to do a lot better at sales because especially if they're spending the majority of the time listening, then they can understand, oh, wow, seems like what's keeping you up at night is this. This is what's worrying you. This is what the opportunity you feel an urge to take advantage of. And if you go, yeah, that is it. They go, we got a product just what you're looking for right here, right now. And so salespeople spend more time who listen first and then kind of understand and can demonstrate they understand what the customer or client is looking for, tend to do a lot better at sales because a connection is made and the customer feels heard, and then the product makes a lot of sense. All right.